Hi everyone, happy Monday. Oh my God, I made it on a Monday. It was a bit of a struggle. Today, oh, by the way, I'm Lena. I do card readings for the general public. I don't follow astrology, even though I am very much a Virgo. But these messages are for the people that stumble across the message. And for the people that they know that might need to hear it, because sometimes messages do need to be delivered by people that we know, not just some random stranger on the internet. So keep that in mind. This message might be for somebody that you know. So I'm going to start off today with the prism because I haven't used this. I don't even know in how long. I don't remember the last time I used this. So I'm going to start with that. Then we're going to go into the Comic Blues Tarot deck, which I am loving right now. It's a beautiful artist. I think he's from France. Give him some love. Comic Blues. Very, very cool illustrator. He came out with his own tarot deck. I love it when artists come out with their tarot decks. I love it. Anyway, that. And then Sacred Symbols Oracle by Marcella Kroll, which is she's an amazing tarot reader, amongst other things. So let's do that. I like wrapping up with that oracle. So let's begin with the prism oracle. Yeah, oracle. Anyway, what message do we have for this week? Ooh, pain. Okay, we started off with pain. Let's see where this pain goes. Magic. Pain is very real. Pain is the source of energy. We can definitely use pain to manifest. And sometimes our manifestations take us through painful situations or moments or feelings in order to take us to where we want to do, or want to go, or we want to manifest. Last card, ideation. Ideation is a tricky thing. It's not always good. It's not always bad. I do believe that we should always keep one foot on the ground while we're traveling. And by traveling, I do mean ideation. So just keep your goal, your star in mind. Keep it in the forefront. Do whatever you can to get to that. But it's a healthy thing to keep one foot on the ground, just so you don't lose your footing, if you know what I mean. And if you don't know what I mean, stick around, because the reading is going in that direction. It shall be explained further. So this is the tarot deck that I'm talking about, the Comic Blues tarot deck. Oh, love it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tarot deck. Oh. Hold on, let me split. I like shuffling and breaking and all of that good stuff in front of you because I want you to see that this is a natural thing that comes to me. It's not pre-programmed. I don't take out the cards before and invent some kind of story for you to like click on or click off. No, this is at least for me, it is very real. 333, as I'm saying, it is very real. And I hope it resonates with you. So what do we have with pain? Ah, 10 of Wands reversed. I like this. So 10 of Wands here, he says, release the burden. Reverse pretty much means that it's you releasing the burden. Carrying the burden is painful, and many times releasing the burden is painful as well. We get used to our pain. We get used to certain kind of situations, certain kind of people that are not good for us, and that becomes part of our reality in a very twisted, I know, way. But that is part of what's really hard about letting go, is that it has become a part of our reality, and we need to change that reality by letting go of those 10 wands. Learn from conflict. 5 of Wands. Whew. Okay, so there has been conflict. I like that he writes here, learn, because 5 of Wands is usually just conflict, discussions, or yeah, let's leave it at conflict. But learn Learn is important. What is this pain teaching you? What is this conflict teaching you? How are you reacting? Not just what people are doing and saying. What are you doing and saying? How are you involved in this conflict? What can you change, either to change the conflict if you can, or you feel you can, or how do you change yourself to get yourself out of it? Very interesting stuff. I feel like by letting go of those ones, you are learning that you have the power to release this pain. You have the power to let go of this conflict that you are in. And that is making you grow as a human being, is making you grow as the person that you are, the individual that you are. Yeah. You live, you learn, you grow. Oh my God. Ooh, the sun reverse under magic. Interesting. Interesting. The sun reverse under magic. So here he says, time to look at these cards, dude. Look at these cards. I mean, there's some humans out there that make really cool stuff. I have to say, really cool stuff. So here it is, time to shine, the sun upright, but it's reversed. So maybe it isn't the time to shine, okay? Hold on, before I say anything else. Two of Wands, choose your path. Okay, so now we know why the sun isn't shining. Before we generate magic, before we manifest, before everything else, we need to set a goal. That's probably where an ideation comes in afterwards. We need to get clear on stuff, okay? So this conflict that you've just come out of, it's created maybe conflict in yourself as well, and conflict in your thoughts, and conflict in what you want, what you need, and you're not really, it's not that you're not seeing it, it's that it's just not clear to you with the sun reversed. You don't really know either who you are, what you want, where you want to go. Maybe for some of you, it's very literally that, choose your path. You're not very clear where you want to go. So if you want to manifest movement, if you want to manifest development, if you want to grow, whatever it is that you want to use this magic for, you have to get clear on that. And I feel like right now you're like in that in-between pain and moving on. Get clear on what you want. I've had readings like this before. Maybe they didn't reach you because it wasn't the right time. Maybe the right time is now, and this is why I'm repeating this reading. That happens a lot. You're in this in-between where you need to learn, you need to relearn who you are. You need to relearn what it is that you want, because through this conflict, it might have derailed you, or it might have changed you somehow. And maybe you realize that the things that you wanted before are not the same things that you want now. So choose your path. Really, this is what I was going to say before. What I usually say in these kinds of readings is write it down. You might have to write it down many times. You might have to sit down and write, what is it that I want? Maybe the first time that you sit down, you don't know. Maybe in this moment you want a cookie, but you might not want a cookie in 10 minutes. You might not want a cookie tomorrow. What do you want? What do you want for your future? Okay, I want to have a lot of money. Okay, that is clear, but how am I going to get to that? It might not be clear right now. I want to have a loving relationship. Okay, that is clear. You want a loving relationship. How are you going to get to that? That might not be clear right now, but start writing down things, elements that constitute those things. You might want a jet. You don't know how you're going to get that jet, but what are the things about a jet that move you, that really just start writing, and things will start becoming clear to you. It's going to mirror, when you read it back, it's going to mirror back to you what it is that you want, how you're going to create it. Light bulbs are going to start coming on. The sun will come upright, and you'll start to create magic. I might have gotten ahead of myself with the message with ideation, but let's see. The Hierophant reverse. Yeah, you're just not really clear, I have to say. Last card. Ooh, no, that's too many. One more, please. Okay. You're getting cards. You're getting cards. Okay, I got two. Enjoy stability, Four of Wands. And the Five of Cups reverse, which we like. Okay, so this is going to like split into two, not paths, but two concepts. So on the one hand, we're dealing with the pain, we're dealing with the moving on. On the other hand, we're dealing with the what now, right? So with the Hierophant, again, we're not clear on what we want. We need guidance. We don't feel like we have it. Maybe you should seek out guidance, be it from a higher source. And I do mean like God, spirits, ancestors, etc., etc. 1111, as I was saying that. Or it could just be your community leader or your pastor, your an elder in your family, just somebody that you consider wise, somebody that you feel like can see your point of view as well, because a lot of people have a lot of advice, okay? Everybody has their own experiences. Yes, even pastors and ministers, everybody has their own experience and their own point of views on what you should do with your life. But you need to really see who it is that you need advice from, that will give you clarity in regards to what it is that you truly want. Tricky, I know. Enjoy stability. So past the storm comes the calm. You're entering a little bit of a calm moment. I don't know if it's a little or if it's a lot. Here it just says enjoy stability. So for now, however long now is, you're going to have stability. So take the time in this moment to really brainstorm and write down what it is that you want to do with your life now. I love that we finished with the Five of Cups, because through this enjoyment of stability, through this healing time, through this rebuilding and project, you're going to stop crying over this past conflict. You're going to start seeing that you didn't lose as much as you thought you did. You're going to start seeing that you still have some left, and that with that some, you're going to rebuild and you're going to find a new path. Honestly, I'm not getting anything real specific. I'm not getting like money. I'm not getting job. I'm not getting love. I'm just getting conflict. So this message might be for a lot of people. And that's why it's so obtuse, because everybody has their own things that they're dealing with, their own issues, and they're not just money, they're not just love, they're not just family issues, it's a lot of things. So yeah, as many as need to hear it. I think when these types of readings, you really need to like tap into love and tap into hope, because really that is what's gonna like pull you forward, up and up. Marcella Kroll deck, Oracle. Ooh, look. Yes. Love it. I mean, I don't really need to read it. It's luck. It's pretty self-explanatory, but we're going to. I'm going to. It's pretty short. It's short and sweet. You've got the Midas touch. Everything you touch turns into gold at this time. Enjoy the swinging streak you are on. Meditate on this when you need an extra boost. Maybe you need boots. An extra boost of being in the right place at the right time kind of energy. Horseshoes have long been viewed as talismans of good luck, love, and protection. Marcella always invites you to meditate on the symbol that she has chosen for her card. So if you want to, you can meditate on the horseshoe or whatever kind of good luck symbol you have in your culture, in your life. But this is a good time for you, okay? The hard stuff, or at least in regards to this conflict, has passed, and it's kind of nice. It's like a double down. Enjoy your stability, and while you're enjoying it, you're gonna get a little boost of good luck. Little, big, who knows? Who knows? It's gonna be different for everybody. But again, luck under magic. Yes, I wish the sun was up right here. It's not, whatever. But it all leads to stability. It all leads to your manifestations. It all leads to luck and abundance and moving on and upwards. So don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. The hard time in regards to this has passed. And I just think you're going to have a great week, I have to say. It's just going to be a great week, okay? Lots of luck, lots of love, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.